Hello Tube Dwellers and welcome to Penguin Time with your host, Samurai Quack. I logged in this morning, did my dailies, and I got Penguin, who's an adorable penguin, so I couldn't resist. So let's see, Arthur, 15 more minutes, can't wait, hope you're still around. Nacho, chill music, yes, gotta love Duel the Summoners, Mabinogi Duel music. Noob, Arcadian's back, I never left, I was in your heart all along. Imagine, you want the thumbnail picture. Easy enough. If anybody wants a thumbnail picture, I guess, get in touch with me on Discord, I'll send it to people. Arthur, oh you are still around, check your deck out, you use it with limited arena weeks when it's for all white decks, alrighty, I'll take a look. The noob, you want Beast Jurgen, yes, doesn't everybody. And Penguin, Alright, let me just check out, you know what, kinda let's switch over to a bad deck, just in case I accidentally erase it. So, Gates of Hell, which I think I was explaining for someone. Little new deck. Where's the... here we go. Find a new deck with code. Alright, so 6013EF. Invalid deck code. Okay, so you've posted it, Arthur, for Mabinogi Duel. This is Duel of Summoners today. Mabinogi Duel was yesterday and will be again on Thursday or Friday. Missed. Sup. Imagine they released Jurgen on DOS. They released a whole bunch of... I nearly choked to death on art juice. That would have been an ironic way of dying. They released a whole bunch of things. Which beast. So here we go. This is the latest release. There's Jurgen. Oh, Mr. Gimmick. Whoops. There's Mino. They've made him a white card this time around, which is quite interesting. And of course, my beloved Warlords, which we will be trying to pull for. And there's... That's interesting. There's the standard version, of course. Lionel, yeah, how much is a cheap Mino? He wants to know how much a cheap Mino is in Duel of Summoners. I remember that in Mabinogi Duel, a cheap one was 150,000. I want to say 150,000. It may not be cheap. Mate, you updated your graphic drivers, but your video editor is still not working. Really? Which one are you using? Which video editor are you using? Vegas, Premiere, one of the free ones, Windows Media Maker. You don't have the video up yet, missed. Shocking, shocking. Window Movie, oh yeah, I've never used Window Movie Maker. Regular Jane Gold now, where are we? Yes, there we are, Beastkin Jane. Regular Jane was always gold, wasn't she? Or am I thinking of, did she used to be white and her mutant was gold? I completely forget whether her default was gold. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Here are all the new cards. We're going to be trying to pull for them. Hey, there's Wind Clockwork. My beloved Clockwork Reaper deck can be reborn. You got the special edition, miss. Nice, lucky. I suppose. Detective Christie, hooray, I guess, although without the +1 variant, she's not really that good. Coco, who's always fun. All those HP does not drop below 0 cards are always enjoyable. Not really a lot of must-have cards in this expansion, it must be said. So none of this is must-have, none of this is must-have, none of this. Jax's Note is okay because they increased the price of Book of Knowledge, so actually Jax's Note takes the place of Book of Knowledge. Trap in the Castle is nice, that's a good one. None of that really. Thunder's good, that's a decent card to have. White Shark's okay, it's not brilliant but it's not terrible. Witch Xena's very, very good. Big gimmick, really useful in PvG as well. Not that's really such a big thing anymore. What else? Coco's a lot of fun. Camera Girl is some of my favorite art, but pretty useless, unfortunately. None of that's any good. Stephanie's fun. PvG more than PvP. Wind Clockwork for the Clockwork Reaper. Bloody Aurora for particular gimmick decks. Beastkin Jane's always solid. Hermit Chair, why not? I missed the +1 shares, I must admit, but apart from that, they're okay. Mino's solid, Jurgen is solid, the Warlords are a lot of fun, but not super awesome. Prowse is fantastic anti-gimmick. So there's not really any absolute must-haves in there, but there's some decent 5 stars at any rate. The Mino and Beastkin Jurgen are good 5 stars, Prowse is a good 5 star, so there's some stuff in there to look for. She was light cam, was she? I'll take your word for it. I really don't remember. I only played her a couple of times. No, actually, yeah, I have a vague recollection now. I used to use her as one of the finishers alongside Skathach. So, yeah. Hello, Wellington. Welcome, welcome. Martin, oh no, Xena, Vietnam memories. Yes, yes. I remember running some sub-battles where it was creature only and people just played Xena and that was the end of the game. Mino in Cat Merchant Shop for 12.5. Mino shouldn't be in the Cat Merchant Shop. Mino doesn't sell 5 stars, does he? Or Cat Merchant rather than sell 5 stars, does he? Interesting. Beastkin Jane, 50,000 in Cat Shop. Oh yeah, that seems reasonable to me. That seems reasonable. Kalpesh, yo, welcome back. Nice to see you. Got into the Warlords. I haven't actually pulled any cards yet. What I was saving up my gems. You can't see them. My webcam's hiding it. But I have 460 gems. So we're going to pull all 400. We're going to pull basically 15 booster packs. And we'll see if we get any Warlords in them. When started? Noob? What, the live stream started 7 minutes ago? Skathach, the only reason you've lost in the MD event arena, you want one? Yes, yeah, Skathach is dynamite. I think I have 2 and I guard them jealously. Anyway, let's start pulling, shall we? So, 450 gems to pull 15 boosters. I feel like I'm being ripped off, but okie dokie. There are no 4 stars and 5 stars in catch up. That's what I thought, but... Oh. In Mabinogi Duel, you can get 4-star cards in the cat shop, but in Duel of Summoners, I think it's only up to 3 stars as far as I'm aware. Cowpesh, is Mabinogi still in trouble, or they bring PvP back? They haven't really changed the PvP, but they have done something which has increased, which has made the game better, which is the Mabinogi Duel. In the Cat Merchant Shop, you can now buy 1, 2, 3, 4-star cards. The only cards you cannot buy are 5-star cards and the special like EXT, SIH cards. But it does mean that everybody has access now to a lot more cards than they used to, so that's nice. Imagine you had 4 Skathachs. Nice, nice. Lionel, am I going to sell some cards I get? I may do, yeah, if I get duplicates and people want them, sure. Noob, you bought Beastkin Jane from the cat shop for 50,000. In Duel of Summoners or in Mabinogi Duel? Because they're not the same game. Anyway, let's start, shall we? I'm looking for Warlords. Warlords, well, they're not good in PvP, but I love them. My favorite cards, favorite arts, favorite artist as well. Curse of Rage, meh. Basics, pack hunting, meh. Beast Calming, Incense, meh. Oh, cool, get a Prowse. Nice, anti-gimmick. Yay! 6013E, 3F is the code, you don't know what happened. Well, we'll take a look at that. Remind me about that when we're done pulling, and I'll take a look at it. If it's a Duel of Summoners code, we can enter it in, no problem. If it's a Mabinogi Duel code, it won't work. And which gen? Meh. The problem is, most of these cards I'm going to be going meh, meh, meh. Unless you get the 5 stars. Curse Doll, yes. Scary Wood Fairy, I wish that was good, but it's not. Summon Sensitive Bomb's no good. Wine Clockwork, yay, I can make my Clockwork Reaper deck. Giant Killing, I saw somebody use that really well once. Only once, but it was very interesting. Hey, Penguin is adorable penguin. Mana Swirl, meh. Jellyfish, good in PvG. Seal the Grave and Crimson Moonlight Charger, meh, meh, meh. Plate Mail, a lot of fun if you're running Throw Shield. That's Plate Mail's a lot of fun with that one. Marginal, Clockwork Reaper, yes, Clockwork Reaper. The deck that 50% of people tried it, loved it, and 50% of people who tried it couldn't get it to work and got really angry with me. I had somebody write like a 5-paragraph thing that I only like read half of. Laying into me because I had the temerity to suggest the Clockwork Reaper was a powerful deck. It's amazing what people get worked up about. Jax's note, as I say, I don't know why they made Book of Knowledge cost 2, and then just Jax's note, hey, it's Mana Book of Knowledge, but it costs what the original one did. Odd. Kalpesh, no new packs in Mabinogi Duel. The SFNP has been released and there's some new EXT cards, but no new like boosters until since SFN. I suspect that they're waiting for Mabinogi Duel to catch up. I suspect. Noob, it's not worth buying boosters now, all those cards are in the catch-up. Well, in Duel of Summoners the 4 and 5 star cards aren't, so I'm glad that I got Prowess. Catboy, good morning. Last week to watch the stream live to start a new job. Well, okay, well we'll miss you from the streams, but congratulations with the new job. Thunder, that's nice. Giant Killing, meh. Unwilling Call, meh. I keep trying to make Unwilling Call work and it never does. Warrior Ganat, no, I can't really see it. Dies to a 2 cost, starts at a 4 cost, but yeah, who knows? It's a fun art, so maybe we'll figure out something. Xena, yay! Dragon Strike, Ganad, Armor of Blood, way too expensive for its ability, but fun in PvG. Urban Rat, Fighter, I wish he was better, but 2 cost, he's just not worth it. Trap in the Castle, huzzah! I do like Trap in the Castle. Oh, that was a shiny one. Let's see, Zombie, meh, Priest, meh, Giant Killing, meh. Beast Kenobi, I don't know, I like him, but he's not very good, but I like him. Xena, go away, shoo, yeah. She just keeps popping up to freak you out, imagine. Fearless Goblin, yep. Sword of Tintarka, yep. Jellyfish, and more Trap in the Castle. And a bonus Witch Gem. Okay. Jellyfish, Jax's Node, Summon Sensing Bomb, yay, Hermit Chair, ha da da da. Miss Yuri got Clockwork and Red Pepper to work really well with the trade creature Demon, Calcium, Gold. Okay, I think it's auto-correcting for a lot of things. I'm pretty sure Red Pepper isn't a card, and it's Demon Calamus, not Calcium. But yeah. The new Golden is rare, can be traded. I don't know what that's in reference to, but okay. Sword of Tintarka isn't that bad. It's not that bad, but it's not that good. It's the whole, randomized damage. It's like, okay. But what if it kills something I don't want it to kill, or what if it doesn't kill something I do want it to kill? I mean, the Mabinogi Duel and Duel of Summoners has been... the entire thing is kind of revolves around reducing RNG as much as possible, which is why gimmicks are so powerful. Any card that has randomization in it is generally not going to be a reliable card, shall we say. Summon Dead, that's, fine. We don't really have the cards in Duel of Summoners to make use of that. That's more for countering Nerva and stuff like that. Unwilling Call, yep, and another Xena. Hey, just for you, buddy. Lumberjack, meh. Plate Mail, fun. Lumberjack, meh. Arctotherium. I wish it was better because it has Arc in it, but it just isn't, unfortunately. I think we had a fun deck that used Arcatherium alongside the one that boosts any creature who doesn't have a special ability, boosts their attack and health, but it's a combo deck, so it's very unreliable. Another Witch Xena, just as you say shoo, imagine. Haha. The Noob, have I checked the catch-up? Not yet. No, let me see. Urban Rat, Zombie, bleh. Scary Wood Fairy, meh. Witch Xenon Yornda, which, I wish was good, but what isn't? I mean, the art's really nice, but it's just not that great. Altar of Enlightenment, never figured that out. It's weird. It's like a delayed Holy Spear. Just gives your opponent a lot of time to deal with it. Turtle, gay, and I wish that was good because he's adorable. Good for a throw shield deck. Missed, you finally got a Doom Machine the day right before the new set. Yeah, isn't that always the way? And that's it. Okay, so 0 Warlords. That's really super depressing. Her art is so beautiful, she's so sexy. Yeah, Xena Njorda, she's a very, very attractive card, but just... Ice Golem, I remember people trying to make Jin Kisaragi work with him in Mabinogi Duel. We theory crafted a lot of potentials with him, but nothing just really worked. Catfish, no Arc Juice today. There is some Arc Juice. I've just been talking too much to drink. Noob, you quit the game a few months and now Cat Merchant has many cards, more cards than before. Yep, I mean Cat Shop gets cards added every time a new set is added. Only up to 3 stars though, unless they've changed it. Let me just check. So rarity 4 and 5, yeah, no 4 and 5 rarity cards, only 3 stars and below. So yeah, you can't get Jane or Mino from the Duel of Summoners shop. You can get Jane from the Mabinogi Duel shop, but not the Duel of Summoners one. So many Xenas, yes. Miss, reminder, I can give you the gold Warlord. Ah, Shurka. Oh, thank you, I would appreciate that. Tarka, sorry, yes, but I need Shurka. I never get the cards I want. I'm so upset. But yes, that was a lot of Xenas. A lot of Xenas. Noob, you bought Jane. You made well, okay. I assume you bought him from the player shop, not the cat shop. Because you can buy them from the player shops, obviously. Here's, I mean, I imagine a few people are going to be selling Janes. Here's a lot of Minos. In fact, actually, we can check out the Minos for Lionel here. There's 350,000 Mino. This guy, 289,000. That seems pretty decent. It's not the special edition, but that's not bad. Mate, you got 2 of the Warlords from your alt account. You bastard, I hate you. We're no longer friends. Wow, almost nobody's got any shops. I mean, in Mabinogi Duel, you can scroll down these shops for like 3 hours and never reach the end. This one's got like 20 people. That's a bit depressing. 50k for real? Well, for standard Mino. In Mabinogi Duel, yes, not in Duel of Summoners. Duel of Summoners is going to be much more expensive than that. Mabinogi Duel, if you refer to cat shop, and even so, you can't get 5. Yeah, you can't get 5 stars from cat shops anywhere. Miss, that's actually how you got your SE Jane. What, from your alt account or from buying them from something else? What's happening? Okay, so we didn't get any of the Warlords. That is super depressing. I'm very upset. Oh, and yes, we were going to do... Let me just scroll up to see if I can find Arthur's deck. Okay, here we go. 6013, 6013, E3F. Invalid deck code. I'm pretty sure that's a Mabinogi Duel code, dude, not a Duel of Summoners code. So, here else. How to pull a hamstring. What? Running after Warlords? I'm not sure. Missed your alt account. You won a giveaway and used the money for Jane and got the Warlord from those packs. Ah, you what? You win a giveaway off one of the official live streams that I can't watch because I deliberately timed it so it's 2 o'clock in the freaking morning for me. Ah, thanks, community managers. Screw anyone who's not American, I guess. Okay, so that's, let me scroll back to my decent deck. There we go. It wasn't a live stream, just a standard giveaway. Oh right, yeah. Was it like the, not the Wikipedia, Gamepedia. That's it, because you can see that I have the dragon. Lionel, should you buy the 250k special edition Mino? I mean, if you really want Mino, absolutely, sure. 250,000 for a special edition Mino right now. That seems about right from what little I know about the shops. Let's see. Just a normal YouTuber. Fair enough. I wasn't aware that anybody else was doing Duel of Summoners. I figured YouTubers had kind of moved off it. But good if other people are making Duel of Summoners content. Okay, so the best card we got out of that whole thing, and in fact I'm pretty sure our only 5-star card, was Prowse. Anti-gimmick card, and really cool art. You gotta love this guy. He looks so evil as well for something that is anti-gimmick. You'd think he'd be a good guy. Miss, they only made 3 videos with 2 being the giveaway. That makes sense. I would imagine that the community managers got in touch with them and gave them some codes and things like I got for that card game that I've forgotten the name of. It doesn't matter, but it was cool anyway. Arthur, it was. Didn't realize. Sorry, no problem. No problem. I mean, there's going to be another Mabinogi Duel live stream either Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be around Friday. I hopefully will be, if so, it'll be on Friday. If not, Thursday. New Blight Beastkin Jane is in catch up. OMG, stop trolling me. Shows she's not. And Beast Mino in catch up, 12.5 thousand. No, not in Duel of Summoners. This is not Mabinogi Duel. This is Duel of Summoners. Two completely different games. Miss, the live stream is once a month now. What really, the official community manager live stream is only once a month. I thought it was still weekly. Shows what I know. Anyway, we didn't get anything that we really wanted. We got Prowls, which is a nice anti-gimmick card, but that was about it. And I don't really need anti-gimmick cards, so blah. So, let's kick it off. If anybody has any more questions or suggestions, please do let me know. Otherwise, we will jump into either some sub-battles, if anybody is interested, or failing that, we will see if we can get some normal duels in with this Regete. The HD music reminded you of Mabinogi Duel. Yeah. Miss, did I do my dailies? I did. Yeah, you can see I've done my normal duels, because I've got them 10 of those, and I've done my dailies. Boop, all done. The noob, where you download second version, you can get it off the Nexon main webpage via the Nexon launcher, or you can download it on Steam. Well is requested. Okay, I'm about to get my ass kicked because Well is a phenomenal fighter, but let's go for him. Imagine not to mention that on... Whoops, hold on. But on Duel of Summoners, there's Gold Jane as regular, not light. Yeah, you can't get light Jane in Duel of Summoners, you're quite right now. And if you didn't know there were two versions, gasp! I know, shocking. Miss, you still need to do your normal duel. Well, good luck. I did my normal duel earlier today, just to try to refresh my sort of brain. Oh, interesting. Wells running a duel deck. This is going to be gimmick. Yeah, Tomb of the Solitary Man, this is going to be gimmick. Alrighty, never mind then.
Creature summoned.
Yeah, Gates of Hell. Fair enough. Well, we do have L, so just count how many cards he puts into the grave. And here's a question. Do we want to? I think we do. Let's rush this. Hi, Satulia. Welcome to the stream. We're fighting Well. He's decided to challenge me with a gimmick deck because he's an asshole. Magic Gourd Bomb. That's fine. I get gold off that. Noob, wait, if you get a different version, how do you get me in friends? Just add me. Same thing. My username is the same across all versions. Okay. We can get rid of that way. Yeah, let's just do that. There we go.
Defeated opponent's creature.
Charge up.
No creature left.
I mean, this may not be Gates of Hell. It's an interesting one, but I'm assuming that it is. Yeah, okay, so here's the Gates of Hell. You know what? We're going to revive. Just to stop all that nonsense from happening. And...
Charge additional resource.
Miss, don't forget to do the event arena. I could. Lionel, why can't you see me online? Because this is Duel of Summoners, not Mabinogi Duel. Is he discarding again? I mean, this may not be Gates of Hell, which would be odd, but alright. You can discard twice now, and then you can discard once and then cast it. So... I'm not really happy about this, to be honest. There's not really anything I can do to stop this from happening. So... let's put a skeleton in there. And we'll bring out these guys. Lionel, you're playing DOS right now. Well, you may not have me added. If you've... Mabinogi Duel and Duel of Summoners don't link, basically, so you'll need to add me separately. Summon Ghost. Barter. I mean, I'm okay with that. I don't really care. Arcadean got some different versions on Google Play Store. Yeah, Duel of Summoners and Mabinogi Duel is not the same thing. Different. Now here's a question. Do I want to play this now or after I level up? I think after I level up.
To 3. Defeated opponent's creature.
Duel Summons on PC. Yes, indeed.
Triple kill.
More discards.
Recalled used cards from the grave. Charged resource.
Leek, you gotta go. Okay. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. Lionel, you're added. I'm added in your friends list. Yeah, well, weird. I should be online then. I haven't, as far as I'm aware, I haven't deleted anybody off Duel of Summoners friends list. Yeah, maybe just re-invite me, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Ultimate Gates of Hell. Blah blah blah.
Powerful creature arrived. Your turn.
Whatever. See you tomorrow, Lee, for the next live stream. Yeah, Zombie Dragon. In this Gates of Hell, I don't honestly know why he felt the need to send me a battle invite. If you're just going to use a gimmick deck, what's the point?
Creature arrived.
It's doubly annoying because I know the Well's a good fighter. He doesn't need gimmick decks in order to win. And we don't allow gimmick decks on the live streams because it's pointless. Unless you're running a dedicated anti-gimmick, you're almost always going to lose. Nibna, I feel like the whole stream's just been me explaining the difference between Mabinogi Duel and Duel of Summoners. Yep. You hate Gates of Hell? Yeah, everybody hates Gates of Hell. Nobody likes the Gates of Hell.
Lost a creature. Powerful creature arrived.
I mean, there's just really no point
No creature left on your
in
battlefield.
playing it against it. I just don't get why people do this. You challenge somebody to a fight and then you use a gimmick deck. I mean, what exactly is your end game here? You know, I won, hooray! Well, yeah, I mean, of course you did. You used a gimmick deck against somebody who didn't know you were about to use a gimmick deck. I mean, adoy, you won. There's no challenge for the other player on either side, really. I might as well just go. So yeah, I do. There's no point in wasting your time. If somebody challenges you like that to a match, and they bring out a like a gimmick deck, just immediately quit. Because the problem with Duel of Summoners and Mabinogi Duel has always been that if somebody uses a gimmick deck, you can't win unless you run anti-gimmick, or unless they're really bad at using their gimmick deck. The arenas is not quite so bad because you can see the names of the decks, so you can say, okay, this person's got, you know, 2 of his decks are gimmick decks, I'm going to use my anti-gimmick. But challenging someone to a fight and then using a gimmick deck, I mean, come on. Maybe it was a quest. Maybe. Well, I hope they got what they wanted then. It's funny how I started pumped with that deck during the life. I know, it's gimmick, so it's just like, oh my god, don't challenge it. Don't challenge somebody like that and use a gimmick deck. If you want to fight me fairly, I am all for that. I love that. And I anticipated losing anyway, because Well is a really, really good player. Doesn't need gimmick decks in order to win. So I'd anticipated losing there, but I wouldn't have minded if I'd lost to like a proper deck, you know, an actual skill-based battle, but that wasn't a skill-based battle. You could give that deck to a chimpanzee and it would win 90% of its fights. So Tulia, you like gimmick decks. I mean, it's fine, a lot of people do. 9-ball, this had better not be a goddamn gimmick deck. I mean, if you like gimmick decks, then that's fine. The problem with them is that, I mean, I play, personally, just for me speaking, I'm not judging anybody, but I personally play these games so that I can test my sort of strategic thinking, my skill against another player. The problem with gimmick decks is that they require 0 skill. It's a formula, you know, you do this, then this, then this, and then you win. And if your sequence gets interrupted at any point, then you don't win. And if your sequence doesn't get interrupted, then you do win. But there's no skill to it. Provided you're not a blithering idiot, and somebody's not running an anti-gimmick deck, you're always going to win. That's the point of a gimmick deck.
Opponent charged additional resource.
So let's see. What are we doing? You know what? We'll kind of cut through this. It's a bit of a waste here, but it gives us a nice resource and XP advantage. Yes, Turks summoning Will-O-the-Wisp feels like the worst thing ever. Yeah, I love Turk. I think he's a wonderful card, but almost impossible to use in PvP, unfortunately. Lionel, what's my IGN? Same as it is everywhere. The Arcadean. THEARCADEAN. Do I want to? Yeah.
Reached level 2.
Oh, Nightbot's actually doing its Discord thing now for some reason. Yay, Nightbot! I set that up like a month ago. Pablo's literally on screen. Is it? It's probably written here somewhere. Dragonus, you play these games for the crack cocaine that is opening packs. That's also a good reason to play these games.
Defeated opponent's creature.
Turk is awesome. Turk is awesome. Turk is fantastic. I love Turk. Definitely one of my top 10 favorite cards. Not top 10 most viable. Please don't play Turk in the arenas and expect that you're going to win. I really should be paying more attention to this. Okay, focusing. Focusing. Ooh, cool. Rusty flying sword. That's unusual.
Your turn now. Defeated opponent's creature.
And you know what? It's time for Rigette to shine.
Opponent's turn starts now.
That's an interesting flag. Where's that flag? What country is that flag? From 9-ball. Did you set the music to one track? Actually, I think I did, like ages ago. Yeah, if anybody wants me to mix it up, do let me know. Yeah, I set the duel music to the theme of Bonoba, because I like it. Oh, now this is interesting. We can make this work to our advantage. Let's drop the Dragon's Guardian. Yeah, let's drop the Dragon's Guardian because then we'll get Emmy.
Leveled up to 3.
Turk is your favorite card in Mabinoga Duel. If you get him out early, he's so sacky. He's lovely. He's lovely. Margin, can you try around with me? Sure. I mean, I like it better. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. I like it better when there's sub battles, but yeah. I mean, if people want to just challenge me to fights, then that's also fine. Could be a flame emission. In which case, let's make life a little bit more difficult for 9-ball. There we go. Turk and Duel the Summoners feels like a free ticket to ride. Could be. Imagine your cards are very limited on Duel the Summoners though. That's fine. As you can see, I'm basically running a budget deck. It doesn't have any cards from the last 2 expansions. And in fact, I think the only card it has from the... Yes, thank you. I think the only card it has from the latest expansion is... well, not the latest, but like the middle expansion. That's JHM. And that's JHM, yeah. The rest of them are all like Era of Dragons and Legend of Farca. Yes, sorry, 9-ball, I've been making you wait. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Good job, well played. Nicely done. I always like seeing Emmys. An interesting double Emmy deck as well. Very interesting. And no gimmicks. Good job, 9-ball. Well done. Joshua, hello, you're new. Well, welcome. Hope you have fun. Lionel, is there a way to lower the graphical quality? I don't actually know. Hold on a second. The game's not hugely well optimized, so I have to wait until it's finished doing everything it wants to do. No, there is no way to lower the graphical quality, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, which actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of weird, isn't it? But then the game was basically ported directly from the mobile version, which, you know, interesting choice, but alright. Imagine, Demonio is you. Lord Demonio, to be precise. Okay, Joshua, is the first time live stream with watching me. Well, welcome. Nice to have you. I'm going to be live streaming every single day this week, so please stop by for those. Lord Demonio from Italio. Lionel, you've added me. Good, okay. Hello, is your greeting even worth anything? Your greeting is worth fortunes, Bonoba. You're adorable. Look at you, such a little cutie. Wow, opening with the Mirror Ghosts. Okay, interesting choice. Then, let's do this. Joshua, you're in the Discord. Oh, excellent. Sedulia, did I ever play Hearthstone? Yes, I play Hearthstone sometimes. I like it. It's a fun game. There's a lot of things I could do here. The question is, do I want to do any of them? Yeah.
Cast the spell.
Mist, you need the new share. In Duel of Summoners, the Hermit share. Oh good, I got lucky with the Mirror
Triple
Ghost.
kill.
If anyone wants to sub-battle Mist, he's ready. So please do. Do I want to kill that now, or do I want to kill that later? I want to kill that later.
Reached level 2.
Dragonus, what time will I be streaming? You're like 8 hours apart. I stream every day, 3 p.m. UTC, Universal Time Code. So
Creature left on your battlefield.
that's my current normal streaming times. I have said to everybody that if they would prefer me to stream at different times, please to let me know.
Chose to charge resource.
But so far, 3 p.m. seems to be okay with everyone, so
No
that's the
creature
time.
left on the enemy's
And yes, if anyone wants to sub-battle Mist Zero, please mention that in the chat. I would like to give away gems like I do with the Mabinogi Duel stuff, but you don't get gem coupons and tickets and things anymore for pulling booster packs in Duel of Summoners, so I don't have any. Dragon's Guardian. There we go. Keep the pressure up, and Duel of Summoners doesn't really have any ability-based removals, so Dragon's Guardian's pretty much guaranteed to give me 4 into gold if it goes down. Mist, you'd prefer 2 p.m. rather than 3 p.m., but that's just you. Well, that's fine. I mean, I'm perfectly okay to do it at 2 p.m. as well. I mean, currently my pattern is I have lunch at 12 until 1, and then 1 until 2 I kind of, you know, relax a little bit before the stream, and then 2 until 3 I do the prep work, but I could quite easily do all the prep work the other time. Ooh! Mud Hero Dras. Nice. Nice. I like that. I like that very much. There's a bunch of things that I could do. Do I want to do any of them? Let's do this. That works out. And you know what? I think we're gonna paralyze Dras for a couple of turns. Just to buy myself a little time. Pablo, this is your first stream, actually. How often do I stream? I used to stream like more or less randomly, but my internet recently got fixed, so it no longer does this weird drop-in, drop-out thing that it used to do. So now I live stream every single day. It's not always Duel of Summoners, it's not always Mabinogi Duel, but I do stream every day. And you know what? I think we're going to revive in anticipation.
Spells from the grave.
I just got into nature. Oh, but the Rain of Life, cool. I do not see the Rain of Life at all often. Right, let's see. A whole bunch of possibilities here. Whole bunch of possibilities. Let's remove Dras, because he's a bit of a bothersome threat. And you know what, I'm actually okay for the moment. I'm okay for now. Draconus is down for a sub-battle, although you have trash deck, so yeah, that's fine. Well, good. Then Draconus versus Mist Zero can fight right after this one. Please make sure each of you has the other added to your friends lists. You're each on, one of you's on Twitch, one of you's on YouTube, so just check out down here to see. Mist, what's the best low-cost green? At the moment, it's a toss-up between Elf and Fox. Elf is better for the early game, and Fox is better for the late game, so it's up to you. Yay, Mirror Ghost is back. In that case, you know what? Let's do something. Ooh, so many options. So many options. So many options. You know what, though? I'm going to do kind of the more clumsy way. I'm not 100% happy about this, but it's the more guaranteed route. I was going to bring out Furora, but this just guarantees I don't take the 15 damage. I have so much gold, nothing in darkness. Okay, missed zeros. IGN has missed 0, so be aware, Dragonus, that it's missed 0 with a 0 instead of an O. A resurrection deck into Mirror Ghost. Awesome. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Okay, then I'll do what I was going to do last time, which is just bring out a freeze. And that way we take 10 damage, but who cares? And then a free guarantees to remove the Mirror Ghosts. I mean, the Mirror Ghosts might go down now anyway. No, they didn't. But that's fine. We take 10 damage, but it's not a big deal. We have battlefield control, and if Free gets murdered, then again, it's not a big deal. Already, friends, all good? Nice. Nice. Dragonus, you're on my PS4, Princess, as well. I saw you play a lot of Monster Hunter World, but not recently. What's up, buddy? Come on. You gotta get those monsters hunted. They're not gonna hunt themselves, you know. And that's gonna be game. So good job to Lord Demonio. Well played, well played. Whoa, we're charging into darkness, which is just lowering the HP even more. Oh dear. Okay, and then Anna. Pretty Anna, please look at me. Lands the finishing blow. Okay, well played to Lord Demonio. Good game, good game. I like the resurrection into the Mirror Ghost. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Dragonus, college has drained your life. Haven't had time. No excuses! I will not put up with these pitiful excuses. You will hunt those monsters. College isn't important. Who needs an education? Okay, so. Mist versus Draconus. You're letting you juggle so hard at the Mirror Ghost revive. Yeah, it was a hell of a thing to revive into. Alright, so Mist is on the thing. I keep pulling it down to refresh it for like the Mabinogi Duel thing. You know, you pull down to refresh. But anyway, Mist versus Draconus. So when you guys are ready, please let me know. I'll just keep refreshing until I see it all go active. Samurai Quack is still here as well. It's like whenever I show Samurai Quack, nobody particularly cares. But as soon as I do a live stream without Samurai Quack in it, people lose their shit, going, where the hell was Samurai Quack? Starting, good, and in we go, spectate. Alrighty, so I get to relax a bit. Hey, Dragonus is using the Christmas Sarah skin, and Miss Zero is using, what, the Spring Festival Fene skin? Interesting. Opening with an aggressive Will-o'-the-Wisp, lovely, nice little turn 1 drop, because it immediately pays its own cost back. So let's see what Draconus decides to do. It could be removed with a magic missile, a holy missile, a bullet of illusion, any of these things. But of course, either way, it's going to be a negative resource trade for Draconus. Lionel, you'd like some sub-battles? Oh, there goes the holy missile. Good. If anybody would like to sub-battle Lionel, please let me know in the chat. Miss Zero keeping the aggression up and running with Fox now. Is that why you were asking what a good low-cost green is? But you literally just build this deck. It'd be very impressive. Okay. Hunter Rigete on turn 1. A very interesting choice. Yeah, it's a very interesting choice for Rigete on turn 1. Turn 2 is generally when people drop Rigete because she's invulnerable to hunt at that point. But it seems to be working out okay. Miss Zero has decided not to attempt any sort of removals or, well, I was going to say or blocks, but there's not really anything you want to block a Rigete with unless it's, you know, a Goblin Bomb Squad, possibly, but it's a bit awkward. Both players level up to 2. Rigete still out onto the field. Players exchanging 2 damage on either side. Draconus discards a mana into the grave, so we're going to see Counter Spell, Counter Summon, Coward Imp. Now that's interesting. I never see people running Coward Imp because you know it runs away as soon as anybody attacks it. Yeah, it was a counterspell, so Hunt goes bye-bye. I assume that was targeting Rigete. Beastkin Josh comes out, kills off the Coward Imp. Let's see, transform when summoned, deals 6 damage in front, damage doubles the enemies a part of the Dark Camp. Interesting, interesting. It is nice and weak now, though, so Draconus has a lot of options here. Again, a Holy Missile would take care of it. Magic Missile at this point would take care of it. Basically any removal spell, bar perhaps, you know, paralyzing bullet would deal with it. Missed, if only you summoned gold instead of green. So Dulia, if I'm going to hear that song all stream, it might be a bit loud. Very
Your
well.
opponent
I'll
recalled
turn the
used
audio
cards
down a
from the
little bit.
grave.
Let me know if that's alright. Okay, down he goes to the... what was that? Holy Missile? Yes, Holy Missile. Miss Zero charges up. Fox and Rigette still dealing damage. Ah, there's Jane into the center field. She's going to transform, makes her, of course, invulnerable in that transformed form to spells. You're going to have to hit her with a spell to transform her back to normal and then hit her with a further spell. Problematic. Mr. X, Josh is light in DOS. Josh is mana in DOS, as you can see. No mutants in Duel of Summoners. And if anybody wants to change to the background, to the battle music, let me know. I've turned all my volumes down very, very low, so I can't hear anything. It's okay for me. Alright, so Draconus decides to ignore the Jane for now, so that's 9 damage coming out from Miss Zero's side. He discards into blue. That could be a counterspell. It could be a setup for next turn. Let's see. Reclipse does a flip. Do a barrel roll for all Star Fox fans out there. Alright, Draconus is thinking about it. Beast Jane is annoying. That turn to frog is going to be countered, unfortunately, by Beast Jane's ability. Surprise attack coming out, taking care of Jane. Nicely done. Drops Draconus' resources fairly low, but at this point, Miss Zero is not going to be able to bring that Jane back out again, or a second Jane if he happens to have one. Black Cat in front of that Fox, and Draconus has regained board control. Miss Zero pulling ahead quite strongly with resources though, so he can afford to be a bit more aggressive if he wants to be. Does a double charge to begin with. I assume he's going to play a creature or a spell. No, a discard into gold. Interesting. Summoning Commission perhaps? Could be. Cetulia, are the other added cards to DOS balanced as well? They've... not as well as Generation 1, I must just say. In Generation 1, they changed stats, they changed costs, they changed a lot of things to balance the cards for Generation 1 of Duel of Summoners. In subsequent card releases, they've either changed nothing, or they've just changed the color of the card. Like Beast Josh was not mana, now he's mana. Jane was light, now she's gold. But apart from that, there don't appear to have been any real changes. Missed Zero building up a lot of resources here. Magic Missile comes out, counterspell, so the Magic Missile got countered, but that's a very expensive use of resources there on Miss Zero's side. Drains almost all of his resources, but it does finally get rid of that Rigette, which was shutting down the field. So, Miss Zero can drop down a green creature if he wants to, but he chooses to go for a charge instead, waiting to see what Draconus will do so that he can answer it. They've begun to balance out Spirosa. Okay. Now that's interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting. That's got to be removed immediately by Draconus. So he's going to go for the Hunt, which is going to weaken Spirosa down to 3, and then I assume... play something else, but maybe not actually. He may have misjudged how much damage is going to do. Missed, you done goofed. Yeah, whoops. Out comes Spirosa's ability. I was not expecting to see that activate. I absolutely adore Spirosa, but her ability is really, really hard to get off. Miss Zero's sad because he goofed a bit with the Hunt. Happens to all of us. The number of times I've thrown out a removal spell going, oh, that'll kill him, and then it hasn't. And I'm like, oh, yes. So that is a lot of damage there. Miss Zero is going to need to do something pretty special in order to get rid of that. He's used up his Flame Emission, can't bring that back out again. Beastkin Jones comes out as a big Beast deck. Josh, Jones, and Jane. It's a Beast J deck. Missed, you forgot your counterspell. Yeah, that was a bit awkward. The Magic Missile, counterspell, very expensive removal on the Black Cat. That is, of course, the downside to running these. And the Dead lands the finishing blow. Congratulations to Draconus, managing to win with Spirosa of all cards. Very, very impressive. Well done to both players there. Nice decks, nicely played. Man, I was not expecting to see a Spirosa, I must admit. And missed Beast J deck. Very cool. Alright, so a nice sub-battle there. If anybody else is interested in doing a sub-battle, please let me know in the chat. Or alternatively, somebody can send me a battle request and we'll do that. Yes, you're trying to bait the counterspell to finish off with Flame Emission. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not. See, I'm not fighting well again because it's just going to be another goddamn gimmick deck. Not fighting gimmicks. I don't mind being beaten by skill decks. I hate being beaten by gimmick decks. Dragonus, you pulled 2 of her in 1 pack, so you thought of making a deck for her. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. My favorite PVG arena deck, back when you had like the 48-hour AI decks, AI arenas. Sperosa was like my go-to card. I love Sperosa. She's so much fun, but it's so problematic. Lionel, you want to battle me? Fine. Send me a battle request. As long as it's not a gimmick deck, I don't mind. Anybody can fight me. Imagine you grabbed a snack. Nom nom nom. I hope it was a nommy snack. Was it a nommy snack, or was it something like Brussels sprouts? I had somebody tell me they'd picked up a snack a while back, and I was like, oh good, what did you get? Oh, Brussels sprouts? That's not a snack, that's a punishment. Still, I guess we need some people to enjoy Brussels sprouts, otherwise it just spread. Missed. No. Why no? What? What's happening? Why are you reacting? Like, oh yeah, no, I still haven't gotten the friend request for some reason. Duel of Summoners and Mabinogi Duel does this, it glitches out. Cat Merchant is not a hero. Oh yeah, no, it's weird as well. They removed some of their choices for removing heroes is bizarre. It's like they remove Cat Merchant, who is actually fairly useful in certain situations, and then they keep Tarlac, who's just pointless. It's weird. Anyway, yes, Lionel, post your in-game name like in the chat, and I will manually add you myself. Because yeah, sometimes it just does this. Just chocolate and milk. Not milk chocolate? Chocolate and milk? Interesting, interesting. Like a good Italian. Really? Is that an Italian thing? Chocolate and milk? I did not know that. Oh wait, I have all these people waiting to be added. I was waiting to free up some spaces if I remember correctly. So I have to remove Kirito because 151 days. So yeah, you may actually already be in here. So post your doodad, your in-game name, and I'll add you. Yeah, I got a lot of people here waiting to be added. Whoops, I completely forgot about this. Ugh. Actually, I have 56. I forgot about it. Mist, Magnum Opus is battling you. Well, let's observe that while Lionel reminds me what his in-game name is. Boop, boop, boop. I really wish I could give away gems to people for battling on these things, but I just can't. Anyway, Magnum Opus up at the top. I was about to say no mutants, but of course no mutants. Using the Tarlac hero, which I've just said was pointless, so it'll be quite interesting. And Miss Zero down at the bottom with Banoba, the Masquerade skin, which is very cool. So Elf comes out, Black Sheep Pan comes out, Hunt comes out, and Magnum Opus is now ready to level up, which is going to work out well for him, because if he can level up before Mist, then when Mist levels up to 2, Magnum's going to get a big boost all the way up. So yeah, the Violent Alpaca is going to deal some damage, and it's going to transform itself into a normal alpaca, which is really annoying because that's not what the description says. The description makes it sound awesome, but it's not. Imagine it's not milk chocolate, it's milk and chocolate bar or chocolate croissant. Although usually that is cappuccino and croissant, the good Italian way. Fair enough. Sorry for it too. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, I figured you meant like a bar of chocolate and a glass of milk. Mist, you don't remember making this deck. Fair enough. It should be interesting. Treasure chest comes out on Magnum Opus's side. Always interesting. Whoever destroys the treasure chest gets 3 resources. Why is that alpaca so angry? I don't know. I mean, alpaca goes from being an angry alpaca then to this alpaca, but this alpaca still looks kind of angry. I mean, this is the face of an alpaca that just can't be doing with any more of your shit. It's an alpaca who is up to here with your crap, okay? So you stop pissing off this alpaca, because he's going to have you. Anyway, Hunter Rigetti comes out at level 2, which is always good. Magnum Opus is well on his way to getting up to 3, but hasn't managed to do enough damage, get enough kills, and so on and so forth to cause problems. Mist comes out, redirecting that Cocoon of Evolution onto the treasure chest. Ouch, nice. I love Mist so much. My favorite was when somebody went to cast a flame emission on one of my guys, and it redirected up onto his field and wiped out his entire team. That was the greatest day of my life. So you've never played DOS, but why does it seem so much like Mabinogi Duel? Same creator? Yes, it's DevCat. The idea was to create a PC version of Mabinogi Duel, but to balance it better. So Mabinogi Duel is basically impossible to balance correctly because of all the mutants. There's too many variables, too many variations. The team just literally cannot balance them. So the idea was to create Duel of Summoners and kind of wipe the slate clean, leave Mabinogi Duel for the mobile, but keep Duel of Summoners on a separate developmental path on the PC. It just hasn't really worked out that way. Imagine, you remember now the, yes, cat alpaca apocalypse. Yes. Yes. Ah, the good old days. That alpaca looks busted. Yeah. You love me too? That's that. Yay. I see. Yes, Mist. I love Mist. I get it. Jokes. There comes Lorna. So there's a Lorna and a Pandeg. So very, very good for controlling grave cost. Magnum Opus is leveled up to 3 and is ready to rock and roll. Mist is still at 2. Need to use up one of his actions to level up. So Mist's got a good opportunity here. Magnum's got a good opportunity here to really control the battlefield, but decides to go for a triple charge instead, which is quite interesting. Leaving Rigette alone, letting Lorna deal the damage. The Cocoon's going to hatch next turn, but I don't think anybody really cares. It's not going to increase attack value because attack value started out at 0. So now it's just become a 24 EHP creature. So, Arthur, thank you. You're welcome. Unwilling Call brings out Grave Robber of Jerna, which actually helps Mist out a lot because that's that worked out really well. So Mist got Grave Robber Jerna out for free, got all of the grave costs to buff itself up. So that is a lot of damage. What is that? 16 plus that's 20 damage out onto the field right now. Lure spell, putting it in front of the treasure chest. Interesting. Okay. Seducer Casanova comes out. That's going to snag Rigette. Alright, okay, so I see. You drag it in front of that, and then it's in the center, and then Casanova steals whoever's in the center. Okay. Alright. Unlucky number comes out. Oh, that's going to kill, like, everybody. Everyone is dead. But okay, so we kind of reset the battlefield. Mist is still down at level 2, hasn't managed to level up just yet. Magnum has got good amount of resources in gold and mana, nature rather, but is suffering in mana. Mist has got a nice selection all across the board. So let's see, Potion of Mana comes out on Magnum's side. That exchanges 4 gold for 4 mana. So that balances him out a little bit better. Resurrects from the grave and charges up. Okay, so both players have exactly the same amount of resources now. Mist brings out the Black Sheep Pan because why not? It doesn't build up grave cost. It's never going to cost more than 3. And of course Lorna's also there in the bag ready to go. Mist still hasn't leveled up to 3. Not sure why he went for a charge rather than a level up there, but he's holding on to it. So Hunt comes out. That's a bad resource trade on Magnum's side, but he really doesn't have a choice in the matter. Charges up and skips a turn, charges up and skips a turn. Both players now wanting to play quite defensively, seeing what the other person is going to do. Was there a reason to lure and play that girl? It's not actually a girl, it's Casanova, as in, you know, the Italian Casanova. The idea was Casanova steals whoever's in the middle, so you use Lure to pull somebody into the middle, and then Casanova to steal the ones in the middle. He stole Rigette to prevent Mist from playing any cards, any creature cards. Casanova comes back out again to steal Jerna, which is okay, not really necessary, but fair enough. And that blocks off Lorna, so let's see what Magnum decides to do. This is a weird fight. I'm really enjoying it. So let's see what happens. Magnum is thinking about it. Now, I went quiet because I was trying to think, what the hell would I do? Unlucky number's a possibility because that would, and there we go, because that removes Casanova and the elf, opening the field up for Lorna to deal damage. Net Warrior comes out to strap the Grave Robber of Jerna. I'm not sure that I mean, I think Casanova's ability is that he gives the card back after it's finished being paralyzed, isn't it? It works like a betrayal. not capture. So I may be wrong though, because the rules for bringing people over to your side of the field, the descriptions are very, very confusing. So if Grave Robber Journey is not going to go back, then yes, Net War is a good idea. If it was going to come back onto Miss Zura's side, then probably just let the 9 damage come through, or just block it with something, and then the Grave Robber will come back and you've got 9. Out comes a Flame Emission. Interesting. Interesting. So Magnum Opus playing it quite defensively. You thought Magnum wiped the field? No. Casanova is a capture. That's why you love him. Really? So he's a permanent capture. Because they rewrote his or they reprogrammed his ability like 2 or 3 times in Mabinogi Duel. Originally, he would drag somebody over for a couple of turns and he would keep them, and then they changed it so that he would give them back. But apparently now they've changed it again so that he captures them permanently. So yeah, alright, that's he's not as bad as I thought he was then. Alright, so both players really running low on resources here, not resources, HP here. This is going to come right down to the wire, real slog. That treasure chest has just remained in the center forever. So let's see what happens here. Mitch, I don't know. I just think he's a capture. Yeah, I don't know. The last I heard of Casanova was that he paralyzes for 2 turns, but when the paralysis is over, the card returns back to the original field. That's the last I heard about Casanova, but I mean, you know, he could have changed him. So Tulia, why doesn't Mist level up? I don't know. You'll have to ask him. I'm not sure why he's not leveling up. So Mist summons Lorna, throws out the unlucky number, bye-bye to the elf, and this means that Magnum Opus really needs to draw kill Lorna, not block, because you can't run the risk that Mist is just going to remove the creature block with these nature resources. Lure onto Lorna, fair enough. It's probably not what he was hoping for, but yeah, at least he gets Lorna. You still need to do something about that though, because a hunt would still kill Grave Robber and Magnum Opus forfeits Duel. I don't think that's what he was hoping would happen. Miss Hero, because you can. Or because you can't, I guess. You still won anyway, remaining at level 2. Congratulations to both players there. That was a weird fight. Casanovas everywhere, and sheeps and shepherdesses. Everything was just going a little bit crazy. But I liked it. I like these crazy fights with weird decks. Arthur, is it only for PC or is it a mobile version only? It's only for PC, Arthur. It's Duel of Summoners is PC only. Mabinogi Duel is mobile only unless you live in Korea, in which case you do have a PC client for it there. But by and large, Mabinogi Duel, mobile, Duel of Summoners, PC. All right, so well played to both players there. I can't take it. Yes. Draconus is down for another duel if anyone else is down for it. So yes, if anybody wants to fight Draconus, let me know in chat. DOS. Yeah, did. Yeah, DOS, not DID. Yes. I knew what you meant. It's fine. Yes, if anyone else wants to fight Draconus, please do so. If nobody wants to fight Draconus and Draconus wants to fight me, then that is also fine. Setulio, do you know the number of active Duel of Summoners players? Yes, it's very low. It's very low. There's a website called Steam Charts, if I remember correctly, and that tells you the average number of players, average consecutive players, and recent consecutive high. Last time I checked, the last 24 hours it had a record high of 27 consecutive players, which is really bad. But obviously, you know, that number is never going to increase if more people don't start playing. So I do encourage people to play Duel of Summoners. The community managers are really on the ball. They're really good. There's a lot of problems with it, of course, but it is better balanced than Mabinogi Duel, that's for sure. Lionel wants to fight Draconus. So you guys at each other? Mist, how do you test a deck again? You can test it against the cat merchant hero, so you can fight him with a duel, or you can go into the arena And I think it was... No, not normal duel. Ooh, do they have mirrors? Is it home? Might be home. Never mind, you found it. Good, you found it. Good. That's interesting. Where was it? Yeah, now I've lost it. There was a way of doing like a mirror fight, but maybe not in Duel of Summoners. Maybe only Mabinogi Duel. Anyway. Let's open up the friends list. I am pretty sure the Dragoness is on my friends list, but maybe not. Dun, dun. Go, Gadget, go. Weird. Well, I'll add Dragoness now. Goodness. And I still need Lionel. There is nobody named Dragoness. Dranicus, my bad. I've been mispronouncing your name this whole time. Yes, I have. Dranicus. I just immediately go for the dragon spelling. Draco. It's adventure. Ah, yeah, okay. That would make sense. There we go. All right, so yes, it's permanent capture. Interesting. Okay, well that's actually better than I thought it was then. That is better than I thought it was. It's still situational because it'll only capture the creature that's in the middle of the field. But yeah, I mean with lure, it's certainly. Yeah. Satulia, are you planning to catch up with MD cards and decks? So many new stuff. Yes, we've had a couple of Mabinogi Duel live streams already. We had one last Thursday and we had one yesterday, and there will be another Mabinogi Duel live stream this week, either Thursday or Friday. So yes, I am definitely trying to catch up with Mabinogi Duel again. Arthur, you need a Mabinogi Duel chat group. You remember the good old days with Zero and Praveen, yes. Anyone know, or a forum or chat group that's active? I miss the community. There's a Discord Mabinogi chat. It's not hugely active, but it's fairly active. My personal Discord has a Mabinogi Duel section for general talk, trade talk, and deck building, which is, again, fairly active for Mabinogi Duel. Yeah. Mist, he counters Jane. Yep, good point. Yep. Dragoness a fight or not? Added you. Okay, good. When you guys have added. Okay, looks like they're passing into a fight. And here we go. Alrighty.
Magicians and summoners, the duel will start.
Alright, Magnum Opus versus Dranicus. So, Magnum with the Tar-like hero, which I still maintain is a useless hero. Although I really like the look of him. I like his art. It's just his ability is unfortunate. If it only worked for him, it would be brilliant. But if it works for both players, it's problematic, to say the least. Because you need to level up to level 2 first, and then you need to level up to level 3 like second. Otherwise, your opponent gets boosts, and that just... Okay, so Elf comes out, is blocked by an Elf. Let's see. Dranicus just made the deck, so expect garbage. That's fine. Garbage decks are honestly some of the most fun to watch anyway, because you have to get really creative with the tactics. Wellington, who wants battle win you? I think people would be happy to fight you, but no gimmick decks. Not allowed on the live stream. Not allowed. Okay, so discard into mana, so possibly counter spell. Possibly counter summon, I think, and possibly free summon. Counter spell makes the most sense. The other two not really much point in dropping those level 1. So let's see. The elves continue to batter into one another. Dranicus' elf is going to win this fight, although Magnum Opus may just be softening up the opponent's elf so that he can hit it with a magic missile and get 2 damage off before the level up. Let's see. Satulia, what other games am I playing at the moment? At the moment, my attention is pretty much dominated by Monster Hunter World. That's the one that I am playing like crazy. Yep, there goes the Bolt of Illusion, which was supposed to go onto the elf, countered by the counterspell on Dranicus' side. Interesting. Mist, if you're going to do a gimmick deck, let Mist know, and he'll test his gimmick deck against yours. Okay, well, alright. So if somebody wants to run a gimmick deck, then Mist will fight you with his gimmick deck. Normally I don't allow gimmick decks on the stream, but if both players agree to it, then I allow it. Flame Emission comes out, that's going to wipe out the whole kit and caboodle, except for the Will-O-Wisp, actually, which is quite interesting. I could have sworn a Will-O-Wisp was going to die to that, but apparently not. Still, there's only 1 damage. Magnum can take that easily. Take it like a champ. So let's see. Undine comes out, and at level 2, that is going to be problematic. Undine at level 2 is always a very, very tricky thing to deal with. The discard into mana, so once again, we can assume that it's the counterspell going into the grave. Let's see what Magnum Opus decides to do. Because that Undine is going to be a problematic kill. Turn to Frog would be alright, but you need to play something first, and then next turn, and it's all a bit tricky. Mist, should I spend 48,000 to have 12 dangerous squirrels? Absolutely. You can't really call yourself a duelist until you've made a squirrel deck, an infinite squirrel deck. That it better not be the gimmick deck you're talking about, by the way. That's not going to beat Gates of Hell. Links in description. What links to what precisely? Links to Monster Hunter World, links to gimmick decks, or links to the Infinite Dangerous Squirrel deck? Because you don't really need to link to that. It's just 12 squirrels. Alright, so Dranicus levels up to 3. That puts Magnum Opus almost to level 3, but not quite, not quite. Oh, Discord, yes, links for Discord. Now, Nightbot should be popping up and saying, here it is, here's the link for the Discord chat, but it just decides not to sometimes. So I will link the Discord chat now. Okay, so the elf has killed its opponent. There we go, that was taking a really long time to appear. There we go, good lord. Alright, I'm going to post the link to Discord. There we go. Okay, so Elf Hero Triss comes out on Dranicus' side. That is a big board flood. Unless Magnum Opus has a flame wall, that is going to cause some problems. An Ice Spear would also work. I'm pretty sure Ice Spear's in Duel of Summoners. I'm getting confused now between Mabinogi Duel and Duel of Summoners. I can't remember which cards are in which now. And I'm like 90% sure Ice Spear is in Duel of Summoners. Still, apparently Magnum does not have that, so he's going to go for a Flame Mission. Takes care of Undine, which of course does unfortunately drop his elf's attack value down to 0, but I mean he was pretty much going to die to the Elf Hero Triss anyway, so no huge loss. Master Seducer Casanova comes and steals the Elf Hero Triss, which is nice. That's a good 7 damage there. Mist, you got 2,000 back from the quest for buying the squirrels. Excellent. So in the end, it only cost you 46,000. Cheap at half the price. Arthur, you're welcome. Oh, Doom Machine Saint. I had somebody use a Doom Machine Saint on, and a Doom Machine Ultra, no, Core, the fire one anyway, on me earlier today when I was practicing. I just captured the Saint and then the Saint killed the other Doom Machine. It was funny for me, but not quite so good for my opponent, I'm sure. Okay, so the Doom Machine becomes a Cursed Frog. Gonna need to kill that immediately, though. Turn to Frog! Magnum Opus is merciless! Dranicus must feel useless! That is so mean, Cat Merchant. Why are you so mean? Mist, Ice Spear is not in Duel of Summoners, we have Ice Bolt instead. Huh, odd. Lure comes out, alright, that's... it could still be problematic. Dranicus, if you'd blocked with another creature in that slot, Dranicus couldn't have done anything about it. But this way, if Dranicus has a magic missile, he can kill Elf Hero Triss or Holy Missile. Yeah, that way it goes through. That's why you kind of needed to block with like a full health value creature. Still, it was a valiant attempt on Magnum's side. Maybe he didn't have a creature, a nature creature that he could have put into that slot. Doom Machine's going to cause problems. Never mind, you're wrong, you got both. Yeah, see? Vindicated. Vindicated. Setulia, gotta go. Nice seeing you stream again. Unfortunately, my time's very limited, but try and join if you can. Well, it's nice to see you again too, Setulia. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. Every single day at 3 PM UTC now. So, yeah, hopefully... I apologize. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Alright, so Magnum tried to cast a lure spell. It was counterspelled. Magnum Opus attacked. Elf has fallen. Okay, so... Dranicus is discarded, and there goes the Kawu Ooh, Doom Machine Saint. A nice kill there by Dranicus with 40 HP still left on the board. Magnum Opus, valiant fight, very nicely attempted, but yeah, that Doom Machine Saint, that's a hell of a card to fight around. Imagine your girlfriend asked you, who is this handsome voice in the background? You said it's Ark. Handsome voice, that's one I haven't heard before actually. This one's for you, Majin's girlfriend. Missed, you also finally have Thunder as well, yes. Oh hey, look, Nightbot just did the thing. Hey, good job Nightbot, you're helping me out. There's the Discord. That's weird, I don't know why it just decides to just randomly do it now. But hey, at least it's working, right? Who cares? I think it's only on Twitch though. Yeah, it's only on Twitch. Anyway, good game to both players there, very cool. And a nice demonstration of how powerful the Doom Machines can be if you can get them out onto the field and prevent your opponent from doing anything about them. Doom Machines are nasty. If you're playing limited arenas and you're allowed to bring Doom Machines, you know, there's no restriction that prevents you, then Doom Machines are definitely the way to go for when your AI is piloting, because your AI, get it up to level 10, it can bring out a Doom Machine like almost immediately. Problematic. Miss Zero, you want Obi and David? I'm going to assume Beastkin David, not me. Alright, does anybody else want to do a sub-battle, or does anybody want to fight me? Or do Mist Zero and Wellington want to do a gimmick battle? Let me know in the chat. I would dive into a normal duel, but... Imagine, they are called Doom Machines for something, right? Yes, they are indeed Doom Machines. You know what? Actually, I just remembered I still haven't added Magnum, so I'm going to try and do that now. Magnum Opus. Pretty sure that's correct. Better not be the... Oh, it better not be a 0 or something. Nope, there we go. Good. All right, so you're added now, Magnum. Excellent. Good. Okay. Ooh, boy. Alright, as always with these live streams, if you send me a friend request while I am live streaming, I will guarantee to add you. Otherwise, I may not. It depends on how things go. Because as you can see, well, as you can't see right now, give me a second. As you can see from down here, I have a lot of people sending me friend requests. Oh boy. More every day. Ha ha. Yeah, I gotta deal with that. Majin, your favorite is Doom Machine Finale, the black one. Yes, that is a good one. I like the fact that it can, you know, drains them, vanishes them, and then copies them onto your side. Doom Machine Finale and Magician Jure was a dynamite combo, but you needed the Dark Mutant Mirror of Truth for that one, so it wouldn't work in this one. Error, you'll play anyone. Your name is We Humanity. Okay, so if anybody wants to challenge We Humanity, or if anybody wants to challenge me, either let me know, well, let me know either way in the chat. Or just, if you want to fight me, just send me a battle request. I jump into like normal duels and things, but there's just nobody playing, so meh. It took me about 20 minutes this morning to get one normal duel, which was just annoying. While we're waiting for somebody to either volunteer for a sub-battle or to challenge me to a fight, we'll jump in here, and I will try to remember what decks I was running. How many Doom Machines do I have, if any? Probably none, actually. I don't think I pulled anything from the Doom Machine booster packs. Yep, no Doom Machines. It's harder to get a hold of gems now because you don't get gifts for opening booster packs, so I receive less gems from friends, and yeah, it's just awkward. And we did a 15 booster pack pull and only got one 5-star card. It was very sad. Oh well. How many shares have we got? Not that they're quite as good in DOS as they were. But, yeah, Lady Share, Beautiful Prisoner Share, and Hermit Share. Majin, a stream-related question. Which games do I bring except Mabinogi Duel and Duel of Summoners? You'll finally fix your PC soon. We'll be able to play some nice games. The next live stream, tomorrow's live stream, is probably going to be Monster Hunter World. I'm basically just cycling through the games I'm playing at the moment. Just to see which ones sort of work best and which ones people are interested in. But yeah, Monster Hunter World will be the next one. That's only on PS4 and Xbox One at the moment, but it will be coming out on PC. I may double dip and buy it again on PC depending on if the graphical updates are good. We shall see. But yes, that's the next one. I forgot to mention to anyone interested, not sure if the sale is still up, there was an Origin and Mega discount on the game. She's got Battlefront 2 and Battlefront 1 Deluxe for the sum of just $50. Yep, they're working on the next Battlefront now, I think. So yes, buy those if you want to, or save up for the next Battlefront that's coming out. It's going to be World War II, I think I read. $50 for both. It's nice. It's nice. I'm Monster Hunter all the way, though. So nobody wants to challenge We Humanity. Nobody wants to challenge anybody to sub-battles. Nobody wants to challenge me. I'll jump into a... I'll see if we can get a normal fight going. Let's see. Dragonus would love to co-op with me tomorrow, but college bends you over on Monday and Wednesday. That's a shame. Well, if I'm... See, I may be having to pick up my brother from the airport on Friday, in which case there will be no live stream on Friday, and I'll do the Mabinogi Duel live stream on Thursday. But if I do not have to go and pick him up, if he decides to take the train instead, then there will be Monster Hunter World stream on Wednesday and Thursday, so you can co-op with me on Thursday. Lionel, wait! Okay, hold on. So yes, Monster Hunter World on Thursday is fine. And obviously, I mean, if you're ever playing and you see that I'm on Monster Hunter, by all means, you know, send me a party request or something like that. I'm always up for doing investigations with peeps, running the Elder Dragons and whatnot. I'm desperately farming for decorations now. I'm trying to build a proper wiggly, wide-range build for my sword and shield, and I'm trying to get a proper build for my greatsword. Lionel, you're almost finished building your Mino deck. Okay, this better not be a gimmick. I actually completely forget what Mino's ability is, so let me just refresh my memory. It used to be the +1 that was like the real super threat. Is Monster Hunter World out on PC yet? No, not for another few months, unfortunately. They're trying to get it ported over properly. But obviously it's problematic. The game was built for consoles, and it's a completely different kind of programming language. Alright, I don't get to refresh my memory on what Beastkin Mino does. We'll figure it out later. Mitch, planning on buying Monster Hunter World with a PS4 near after your birthday? Well, I'll just grab this. Your brother owed me a PS4 for too long, and a friend of yours was willing to chip in to pay for it, so you split 3 ways. You can get the PS4 sooner, but a friend said he would only do it if give Monster Hunter would. Okay. Well, great. I mean, if you grab that, then let me know. We'll all jump in. Pablo, it comes out in September. Yes. Draconus, what do I main in Monster Hunter World? I mained for, like... I've got about 300 hours in the game now. For most of it, I mained Insect Glaive. Now I alternate between Greatsword and Sword and Shield mostly, but I go for it. I go with Insect Glaive if I need like a quick sub 5-minute kill on Nergigante. Yeah, I kind of figured something like that might happen. That's all right. This allows me to bring out this thing. Imagine, funny thing is, you have like an infinite library of games, but your PC just explode and they're just sitting there. It's always so tragic. Missed, you're back. Welcome back. Just in time to see me murder a citizen. So Magnum gets a little bit of XP off that ability, but because I deal damage, I catch up quite well. A little less. I'm about 20% behind in XP, but that's all right. Beastkin Mino. Alright, has 2 energy, +1 energy, 3 or more energy at the end of a turn. Right, I remember. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just murder him. Oh, counterspell. I was not paying attention. Okay. Yeah, that was my bad. I really should have been paying attention to the drops. Otherwise, then I would just have dropped a paralyzing bullet to bait it out, and then I would have dealt with the other thing. But yeah, +1 engine, the creature dies. So you know what? Let's do this. Okay, paralyzing for a while. Draken is quite the contrast using Insect Glaive, Sword and Shield to Greatsword, yes. I like them all in different ways. Miss, you can try to main Hunting Horn for parties, but Insect or Charge Blade for solo. Yep, all 3 of those are really, really good. I really like the Hunting Horn, but I just can't get into it properly for some reason. Pablo, hunting horn is the only weapon for real men. I will have to agree with that. Yes, hunting horn is a phenomenal weapon. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm not charging into anything that I need. It's very distressing. But yes, hunting horn's a phenomenal weapon. Really, really powerful as well. Great KO and exhaust on it. Really, really good KO and exhaust. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this because of my stupid lack of noticing the thing earlier. I mean, I'm aware that lets him charge up, but I really don't have a choice in the matter. He was going to kill the Goblin Shredder and then transform anyway. So. Support Horners are the scum of the earth, though. Admittedly, yes, if you don't actually fight with your hunting horn, if you just stand in the background tootling away, don't do that. Hit the monster in the head. You've got amazingly powerful moves. Please don't stand off on the far sand dune while I'm getting my shit pushed in by Teostra. Arthur, you gotta go. Glad you made it for once. Catch my stream tomorrow. Thanks again. Well, thanks for stopping by, Arthur. I appreciate it. And yeah, catch you tomorrow. Rose, Star Eyes, hello. Let's see, Beast Mino, attacks opponent is destroyed, yep. Returns to Beast Mino if you have 3 or more energy in the face of death, yes. I recall. I recall. The battle song's going to be stuck in your head. Yeah, you know what? I'll change the battle song. People are probably getting a bit insane with it now. Let's go with the base one. Hunter Horn is one of the best stamina damaging weapons. Yes, the best KO and exhaustion weapon. Dragonist, Teostra is easy though. It's not easy if it's me and one hunting horn user, so the HP has been and stagger numbers have been increased by 2.6 times, and the hunting horn user's over in the goddamn background. I mean, I had to spend half my time getting Teostra just like nomming on me because I've got no extra damage coming out, or Teostra's diving to the other side of the map to get the hunting horn user, and I'm chasing after him like an idiot. Yeah, I'm not getting anything I need. Okay. It's so unlucky with these charges. Oh well. You got to learn to combo into your song, into cancelling into combos. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, basically. Your Encore is the best damage dealing move in Monster Hunter World at the moment. It's a new thing for Monster Hunter World, and it is the go-to murder time, fun time. Okay. Yeah, so he's probably going to kick my ass, actually. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, I mean, basically, I lost the entire game when I didn't pay attention to the early discards. So, yeah. Is there any point in doing this? Not really, is there? No, we'll just give it to Magnum. Well played, well played. Which is a good it's a good learning experience for everybody involved. If you mess up just one time, the whole thing can get screwed up. I could have won that without any difficulty. If I'd noticed the discard into mana, I would have thrown out a paralyzing bullet, and then I would have used the hunt and I would have won. But because I missed that one thing, it got steamrolled and absolutely destroyed. So, good learning experience for me and for everybody else as well. Kieran is the bane of your existence as Greatsword main. Kieran's annoying. If you're a Greatsword main, you've got to build for crit draw against Kieran. Crit draw and sheath speed. Pablo, why? Bonobo's theme is tits. It's a bit. I like it, I know, but I'm getting a lot of people commenting on it, so I just changed it back for now. The regular Duel song is sort of intense and helps you concentrate. Cool. Miss, you're a Monster Hunter cross Mabinogi Duel when? Yeah, sure. Never, unfortunate. Well, fortunately, unfortunately. I would hate them to ruin my stuff. I mean, the problem with doing collaborations with Mabinogi Duel is, you know, they would bring out, I don't know, like Insect Glaive Hunter, and it would be a terrible card, and I'd be like, oh. And then they'd bring out, you know, like heavy bowgun, which I don't play because I don't particularly care about it. And then I'd be really upset. Okay, so that was a discard into nature. That could be basically anything.
Charged resource. Opponent charged additional resource.
Opponent charged additional resource.
Charged resource.
No, sorry, yes. Essay. I can actually add you now. Why won't you accept me? Whatever. Yeah, Jesus. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I'll be honest. I kind of getting a little sleepy. You know, gonna risk it. Could be a hidden spider, and it was. That's fine. I'm actually happy with that because now that I know what it is, I can work around it in the future. Imagine if you manage to drop in Discord, can I share the thumbnail picture? Yep, no problem. Let me know. Well, don't let me know. Remind me. Remind me.
Opponent recalled creatures and spells from the grave.
You know what? I'm going to actually do something a little bit irritating to Mist here. Just double check this. Yeah. I'm going to do this, which is going to cause the hidden spider to be paralyzed. And I'm going to deal something later on. So let's go with this. Okay. There is always a hidden spider. There is indeed. Didn't really want Anno to appear there. It kind of messes up my strategy, so I'm going to have to rethink. It's alright though, I guess. That's a lot of nature. It's all going into nature. Bonobos ability keys in, drops both of our HPs down. I'm okay with that actually because it drops Mist's HP before he manages to level up. Hunt comes out, it's going to take care of Masked Field, of course, of course. Ooh, Dragon Hunter Fry, cool. Nice play, nice play. Yeah, that would be irritating, wouldn't it? Attacking me with the highest attack. Opponent's creature with attack 6 or greater. Dun, 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 dun. So many choices. What do we want to do? We want to do this. That's what we want to do. Is this a Steam version? Yes, this is Duel of Summoners. Dragon's Guardian, always fun. You know what? I kind of feel like I'm gonna lose this one, so... Yeah, so you know what? Let's just have some fun. Let's just be cray-cray.
The creature has come out from the grave.
And... Ooh, decisions. But you know what? We'll leave it at that. Catapoi, something came up, missed most of the stream. Oh no! Next, tomorrow then, for Monster Hunter World. I got your fry! And then it died. Poor Fry. It gets no love. It gets no love. Pablo, funny how almost literally all players that are on are in this stream. Haven't found a match in normal or ranked in almost half an hour. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but there's just aren't that many. Ooh, Dragon Hunter Scott, cool. All right. Again, I'm not. This is like bad. Please don't mimic what I'm doing. This is very bad plays on my part. Shred the shredder with a shredder. Yo, dog, I heard you like shredders, so I shredded a shredder to put it in your shredder.
Cast the spell.
Oh. Old memes for the win.
Charge resource. No creature left on your battlefield. Charged additional resource. Chose to charge resource.
How's all this going? Do we want to be aggressive? Do we not want to be aggressive? Somebody tell me. I can't decide. Let's be aggressive.
Creature arrived.
Let's be aggressive. Why not? Really sleepy all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Opponent accumulated.
I think the heating's on. That's probably why. This small room, the heating's done full blast, and I'm just going, ah.
Charged additional resource. Charged resource.
Yeah. Now that Bonobo ability is kind of messing me and Mist up. Imagine most of the duel was defensive. I keep losing HP because of Bonobo. I know, it's weird. Good, I was kind of hoping he'd do that. That opens up
No creature left.
all kinds of possibilities. So let's charge, hopefully it goes into something I like. That'll work.
Creature summoned.
Was still streaming after 2 hours. Yeah, I was not expecting to, honestly, but there was enough interest and people kept wanting to fight me, so... Forest fire. Fair enough. She's going to be one of those knockdown dragouts, isn't it? Double discard into light. Fair enough.
No creature left on your battlefield. Chose to charge resource.
There's that Bonobo ability again. Lorna. Lorna, 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 Lorna.
Your turn begins now. The card was withdrawn to the grave. The spell was cast from the
interesting.
grave. Creature arrived. Opponent chose to charge resource. Opponent chose to charge resource.
Okay, well played to Mist. Good job, good job. I honestly thought I was going to lose that, so I just kind of went a bit cray-cray with it, but it worked out in the end anyway. There's that Bonobo ability again. And again! Jeez Louise. I don't think we actually did that much damage to each other, but we kept charging into, or I kept charging into darkness, and our health just went whee! Like 50% of the damage from that fight was from Bonobo's ability. Imagine though, what's the grave cost in this match? Infinite. Yes. I know. Oh man. Anyway. Reclaimed my dignity after that appalling performance of mine against Magnum Opus, where I completely blanked on the counter spell, which is just embarrassing. But hey, it happens to everyone. Okay, so... actually, no, we're not still streaming after 2 hours. Actually, it's only been 1 hour and 38 minutes. So that's still okay. That's still a good amount of time. Alright, does anybody... and I'm just using the same deck over and over again. Does anybody else want to challenge me to a fight? Or does, ideally, even better, somebody want to challenge somebody else to a fight? In the... Where is it? It's here. In the chat down below. Let me know if anybody's up for a sub-battle, or, of course, if you don't want to fight me personally, send me a battle request. I'll just keep using this same deck that everybody knows. My lovely little Rigette deck, which hasn't really been making an awful lot of use of Rigette recently. But then it's hard to use her properly when everyone anticipates her drop. Still, I do love her. She's a really nice art as well. I mean, look at that. It's really gorgeous. Illustrated by... Untitled, apparently. I don't know them. But yes, good. Good. Miss, make a gimmick deck and you'll duel me with a gimmick. I don't make gimmick decks. Imagine, just don't use Bonobo. I used it too. Lionel's always up for a sub battle. If anyone wants to fight Lionel, otherwise known as Magnum Opus. Dragon has got to go. Time to pound some monsters into oblivion with your greatsword. Oh, sure, now you'll play Monster Hunter World, but not tomorrow when I'm live streaming. I see how it is. Drama. Back of the hand to the forehead. Enjoy, enjoy. If you're using greatsword, I hope you're using Leviathan's Fury. It is the sexiest goddamn weapon in the game. Yeah, so does anybody want to fight Magnum Opus? Missed Zero. Untitled is your favorite artist. I think it's just Untitled. Yeah, unless it's accidentally cut off the D. But yeah, it says just Untitled. Which is odd, but sure. My favorite artist is Red Sonja? Red? I've forgotten her name. She's the one that does the Warlords and the Dragon's Guardian. So let me just quickly check. It's really shocking. I really should know the names of these artists. It's appalling. Red Violet. That's right. Yes, I had Conan stuck in my head. Red Sonja. No, Red Violet the Second. She's definitely my favorite artist. Not just because I brought up Tarka. The Shurka one's also awesome. And some of my favorite art, possibly my favorite piece of art in the game, is actually the Dragon's Guardian. I don't know why necessarily. I couldn't put my finger on why. I just love the atmosphere. It's just so evocative. I love that. Anyway. So it seems like a lot of people are wandering off to do other things. Nobody wants to do a sub-battle. Nobody is challenging me, so we may wrap it up there. Let's say Lionel's really hard to make Casanova work. Yeah, it's hard to seduce in real life anyway. Yes. Yeah, Casanova is tricky. As I think it was Mist said, he's probably best used as a Jane counter. So more useful in sort of the monthly arena where you can see people's the names of people's decks, recognize which one's likely to contain a Jane, and then use Casanova to counter her. Pablo, all this Monhunt talk reminded you that you haven't gotten to high rank in your P3 title. Shocking, shocking. I didn't even know it. There's a nice fantasy vibe to it. Oh, the Great Dragon's Guardian. Yeah, there is. It's just lovely. Miss Zero, if I ever made a band, I would call ourselves Unknown Artist, and our first album would be Unknown Album, and the song track one. Yes. Yeah. Call your second album something like copyright violation. Freak people out who download it. Okay, yes, so nobody's challenged me to a fight. My warlords. Nobody's sort of volunteering for sub-battles. So, let's see. Click Duel Live, there were no duels in progress. Yep, that's how it goes, unfortunately. So, I'm going to post the link to the Discord channel one more time. That'll allow you to get involved in conversations on all the games that I play, as well as other stuff. It'll let you vote on what games and genres I play in the live streams, and any announcements I make are always made on the Discord well in advance. Miss, you'll duel that dude again. Which dude? You dueled a couple of dudes. I assume dudes. I just assumed their gender. Who was triggered? The Summer White Now is one of your favorites, Martin. Yeah, that's very nice as well. I mean, most of the art in the game I like just from a purely aesthetic point of view. It's like I really, really like the art of basically all the cards, really. But for some reason, Dragon's Guardian is just... It's more than a, oh, that looks really nice. It actually evokes an actual feeling. Imagine like the art from collab cards, like Closers, Blaze Blue, and Mabinogi. Yeah, except was it Blaze Blue or Closers, where they literally just took the graphic off the wiki. Little lazy, DevCat. Little lazy. So yeah, that's... I would have preferred if they'd done a sort of Mabinogi Duel live, like spin on the cards. They've taken the closer stuff, but done them in the art style of the other cards in the game. That would have been really, really interesting, I think. You know, get Red Violet to get Untitled and all the rest of them to actually draw the closers characters and the Blaze Blue characters in their own style. That would have been awesome. Lionel, alternatively, you choose cards when they seem to reflect your personality. Also true, yeah. Yeah, that's also a nice one to go for. I used Beastkin David for the longest time because it's my name. It's terrible, unfortunately. Couldn't make it work. Mr. Blaze Blue was the wiki, you think? Yeah, it was either Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, or Closers. I couldn't remember. I mean, possibly all of them. I don't know. It's just one of them was... Somebody showed like a side-by-side comparison. It was literally just copy and pasted. Pablo, best artist special edition Jane. All other options are wrong. Fair enough. That is good as well. Actually, now I'm thinking about special editions. One of my favorites is Hikaru, the spring one. That one. Again, I just really like it. It's possibly because I remember doing that when I lived in Japan. So Tulia, I told you everyone your name. Yes, well, everyone kind of knows my name because I link my Facebook, and my Facebook has my real name because it won't let me use the Arcadean. Imagine you love Ilagresser art. Yep, yeah, she looks like she's in a wall painting. That's also really, really nice. Lionel, you gotta go. Thanks, y'all. Thanks. So Tulia, who always asked for that. People asked my age. I haven't told anybody my age, although again it's very easy to find out, but I keep that a mystery for no real reason. But everyone knows my name because it's on my Facebook profile. Nobody wants to sub battle, unfortunately, missed, so I think we're gonna have to wrap up there. Imagine Lilith, you can really go on and on for it. Yeah, well, you know, we know your thing with succubuses though, so Lilith is no great surprise. Alright, anyway, I've linked the Discord, so if anybody wants to get involved in chats, see the announcements, talk about the games, yada yada yada, jump into that. We're always happy to see new people. Dragon Guardian, remember me, the never-ending story? Ah, the never-ending story, yes. Da, 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 da. And the horse dying in the Swamp of Sorrows, very upsetting. So, anyway, I keep getting distracted. Lovely chat, but move into Discord. I will be around tomorrow. We will be playing Monster Hunter World, and we'll see how that goes. Miss, you want my juice? Everyone wants my juice. So be sure to tune in then. So tomorrow, 3 PM UTC, same time as every day. I think that's everything. So yes. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for getting involved. Special thank you to everyone who got involved in the sub battles and the people who fought me, except for, well, don't fight me with gimmick decks. Everyone thinks it sucks. Do different kinds of decks. But yes, apart from that, I will see everybody, well, hopefully everybody, tomorrow for the Monster Hunter World livestream. Woo! Great swords and insect glaives and swords and shields and hunting horns, because hunting horns are for real men. Where are we? Yes. Bye!